What is up guys, Groj Gaming here. Welcome back to another Clash Royale video. In today's video I've got a pretty cool Giant Sparky deck which I've been playing around with in Grand Challenges. So here is the deck. It's 4.1 elixir, so fairly light considering it's got these three heavy cards in. But then we have a cool aspect to the deck. We only have one spell, but obviously we've got the Tornado, which brings everything together. We've got a little bit of Zap Bait in here with these three cards, so it synergizes quite well. Then also these three cards synergize, or these four cards synergize well together actually. And then you stick a Giant in front of it all, and it all comes together. Big tornado mess. No, yeah, it's really, really good. And then we've got the pump in there to gain an elixir lead, and also to act as a little bit of a poison bait, kind of with these cards, so that you don't get your pushes poisoned or fireballed as often. So let's quickly skip through this Expo replay, because you know you've got to be careful against Expo. If they outcycle your Giant, then you could be in a little bit of trouble. But then you do have the Sparky to kind of save you a little bit there, as well as the Dark Prince to tank. So you should be pretty good against Expo as well, as long as you just don't pile too much elixir early on. And you know what I mean, if you pile too much elixir into a push early on against Expo, then they cycle back and then you get kind of screwed over. So at the start of this game I played it pretty relaxed. I didn't go too heavy, didn't really need to push with my Giant into the Expo. That would have been silly. All I'm trying to do now is cycle and get towards double elixir, where I have an advantage. So as you can see, I'm just splitting things, splitting bats. He actually comes in with a pretty aggressive Expo, which I don't have a zap to reset, which is fine, but I know that he's piled a lot of elixir into this Expo push and he doesn't take the tower. So as you can see, he doesn't have much elixir to actually deal with the Sparky and the Dark Prince coming in. So we take the tower, and there isn't really a way that he can now take my right hand side tower. So all I need to do now, and see the Giant got pulled over there, which was really weird, but this Executioner play kind of saved it. He could have potentially got a lot of damage there. But yeah, you just got to be careful really, and if this guy played a bit more defensively, he maybe could have drawn, but I think I would have been able to pummel him eventually with all of this Sparky madness going on. So yeah, that was a pretty easy game, to be honest. Nothing too crazy. Just be a little bit careful with your Giants and your Sparkies. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump into a game. We are 5-1 in the Grand Challenge. Hopefully we can push up a bit more and get a couple of wins. So good luck. So my first thought here is probably split one of these two cards. Yeah, I'll just go in for some bats. That's going to be perfect. And then just wait it out. See what deck he's got. I'm going to split some Spear Goblins down this lane. Two going to the side with more of the Goblin Gang in. Not going to take any damage there from that. Going to put a Dark Prince down. He's going to go for a normal Prince. At this point, I think I'm going to kite with a Giant. He's going to come in with a Dark Prince. Okay, and what I think he's going to do after that is he's going to put a Giant down. Yeah, he is going to put a Giant down. So here's where the Zap Bait might come into play a bit more. This should be perfectly fine. I doubt the Giant is going to get much damage. If any, no, only the Zap hit the tower. So that is good. I believe I know his deck. And he's not going to... Okay, he has a Fireball. Okay, well played. I'm going to have to let the Dark Prince go. That was probably a little bit silly. I didn't realize... I thought he'd have a Poison instead of a Fireball, which obviously wouldn't have been as effective, because the Sparky then would have probably had time to hit the tower. Okay, so lesson learnt. He has Fireball, he has Zap. I don't think he has Log. So we're going to pump up over here. He's used his Fireball. I'm going to let him chip me down because he's not really going to go for an aggressive push now, I don't think. Okay. I'm going to let that Executioner go and just start a Giant at the back. Yeah, he's going to go for a Prince like that. I'm going to put I'm going to put a Sparky down, sorry. Executioner doesn't hit the tower. That's pretty unusual. I'm going to distract with some Spear Goblins. Oh, beautiful Sparky. Come on, hit. Okay, good. And what we want to do is just group this all together, hopefully, kind of, sort of. And we're going to get another giant down in front of this. Watch this. This is going to be an absolutely killer push. Whew. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop down another Sparky. Oh, boy. He's going to want to zap at some point. Probably... Oh, oh man, these Sparkies are killer. Oh, dear. Oh, my god. It's so good. You don't even need big spells to be able to win with this deck. Okay, so we bring the bats in, and yeah, Sparky... Oh, okay, Giant's going to finish the game for me. So I pulled the Dark Prince away from the Giant, and that's what won the game. So good game, well played. Oh, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. And as you can see, this deck really does kill just other Giant decks in general. Okay, we're in another game now against some guy from Japan, obviously. I don't know how to say his name. We're going to drop a pump down because we've got it in the starting hand. Seems like a fine starting move to make. He's going to poison. With this deck, you can kind of just drop a giant after that. But obviously, we're just going to go for Dark Prince because he seems to want to pressure with the Bandit there. So that's good for us. We've gained the Bandit into our push kind of thing. I'm going to drop a giant down here to tank. Take out this Dark Prince as soon as possible. Spear Goblin's coming in. I imagine he might zap. No, he's not going to zap. Weird. Okay, so he's, yeah. He's got the P.E.K.K.A, which I did say before he might have. We're going to take that out pretty nicely. He may want to zap. Yeah, he is going to zap. Okay. And then what we're going to want to do is definitely going to want to get another giant in front because his P.E.K.K.A will be out of cycle. So let's do that. So Bandit goes down. Oh, he zapped before, so zap is definitely out of rotation. I don't know what he's going to do. Oh, he's got an E-Wiz. Are you kidding me? I want to try and take this out as soon as possible. He probably... Yeah, he's going to zap those. Whew. Okay, activated King there. Oh, that's going to be a fair bit of damage, but I guess I have to take it for now. Well played. I'm actually going to pump up because I should be okay. He doesn't have a zap, so I can protect against the dark. Oh, we managed to get the hit on the pump. Damn, 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 damn. I'm going to start a giant push at the back. Just going to make sure we distract that. Definitely want to get an Executioner in here. Definitely want to pull this all together. And then try and take out the P.E.K.K.A as soon as possible. Okay, and in we go, boys. In we go. Come on. Dark Prince in there. Spear Goblin's in there. There's no way you can put an E-Wiz down for that. Yes! Whew. Okay, good game. Well played. I feel like he probably should have won that, but yeah, beautiful. Okay, good luck, Herman. So, I'm liking this deck quite a lot. It's definitely got a few good aspects to it. It maybe needs a zap in there somewhere, which you could, I guess, sub in for something. Okay, so we're going very, very aggressive with a Hog Rider. Let's Tornado to King, get that nice activation going on. Beautiful. And then, I don't have a great hand. I'll probably just split some bats. Just kind of wait and see what this guy's doing. Maybe... Okay, so he's going to do that. I'm going to drop a Sparky down. Try and get some decent value out of this little Sparky here. Okay, so... yes, that is a problem. I'm going to put a Dark Prince in that lane, and the Hog is going to get 3 shots. Quite a lot, but never mind. Oh, the Sparky. The Sparky is causing him some real issues on the left-hand side. Gonna hit the tower. Right side's going down. Left side's going down. Woo! This deck kills it. This deck absolutely kills it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pump up. Sparky's going to destroy the King Tower for me. Nearly gets 2 shots. Okay. We're looking good for winning this game, to be honest. I'm going to drop a Giant down and work on the right side. Just kind of let him do his own thing, probably. I might Tornado if we need to. It looks like he's given up, considering how much elixir he's wasting. So we're just gonna go for the win. I'd say one of the main things with this deck is you've just got to build up that elixir lead. So it is okay to give up some damage, because you will pummel the opponent if you get a good push going. So, you know, don't be afraid. It's a bit like a golem deck in a way. Don't be afraid to give up some damage and get that nice win. Okay, guys, that is going to do it for today with the Giant Sparky deck. So let me know what you think of the deck below. If you have any questions about it, just ask and I'll help you out. Anything you think we could substitute in, let me know as well. But yeah, definitely works very well in this meta with all the kind of giants or pekkas or golems going around, because you've got that Sparky in there. Also the Executioner and the Tornado. It works really, really well. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, then don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to join the Groj Gang, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.